We are taking you into the news right now with the Fox 45 news feed. It's 11 a.m. A 2-year-old child is dead, the victim of the city's crime crisis. Coming up, a closer look at the violent weekend that saw 7 people shot. And we're also taking a closer look at how young people are becoming both victims and perpetrators of crime. The community town hall that is set for tonight. And the future of Camden Yards up for debate. A vote underway right now and a second one set for this afternoon as the state looks to get a long-term lease signed. Fox 45 News Midday starts now.
Live from WBFF in Baltimore, this is Fox 45 News Midday.
Thanks for joining us for Fox 45 News Midday. I'm Patrice Sanders. We begin with big news for O's fans. Happening right now, it is a big day for O's fans and the future of Camden Yards. A vote on a long-term lease agreement is underway. The Maryland Stadium Authority Board meeting first for a vote, and then this afternoon, just after 3 p.m., the Maryland Board of Public Works will meet to vote on that same measure. Governor Wes Moore saying in a statement on Thursday that the Orioles are a treasured part of the Baltimore community, and he is excited to see the impact the team makes on the city and state for years to come. Stay with Fox 45 News. We'll have complete coverage of today's meetings surrounding the Orioles lease. We'll bring you updates as we get them, both on air and online. Well, topping your local news, a violent weekend in Baltimore City. 7 people shot, 2 of them killed in 4 separate shootings. And this morning, we're learning that a 2-year-old child is among the victims. Olivia Dance brings us a closer look at the investigation now underway. Olivia?
Well, unfortunately, it was a violent weekend in Baltimore, and this morning, homicide detectives here at Baltimore Police Headquarters are now busy investigating 4 separate shootings, including a Northwest Baltimore shooting where a 2-year-old boy was shot and killed inside a home. Police responded to the home near the corner of Park Heights Avenue and Roland View Avenue just before 7:15 last night. The 2-year-old boy was brought to the hospital but later died. Just heartbreaking to hear that. Police are also investigating a shooting that happened at around 2:20 Sunday morning. A 24-year-old gunshot victim walked into an area hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. At around 2:40 yesterday morning, officers responded to shot spotter alerts near Gold and McCullough Streets, where they found a woman suffering gunshot wounds. She was taken to shock trauma, but unfortunately later died. Police also found 2 men with non-life-threatening gunshot wounds. And that 4th shooting happened in West Baltimore Sunday evening, just before 5:30. Baltimore police responded to calls for gunfire, and they located a woman who was in stable condition. The crime scene was found on North Warwick Street. And of course, anyone with information about any of these shootings is asked to call Baltimore police. And remember, you can remain anonymous by calling Metro Crime Stoppers at 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. Again, that's 1-866-7-LOCK-UP. But for now, reporting outside police headquarters, I'm Olivia Dance, Fox 45 News, Midday.
While homicides and shootings are both actually down this year, juvenile crime remains at the top of people's minds for residents and lawmakers alike. Today, Senate President Bill Ferguson will hold a town hall aimed at addressing those concerns. Department of Juvenile Services Secretary Vincent Schiraldi will be on that panel. Now, Schiraldi had some controversial views, including the belief that young people should not be exposed to the criminal justice system until they turn 25.
You're basically saying up until the age of 25, which is what he wants to do, you get a free ride.
Unfortunately, legislators, lawmakers, have decided that it's better to support the lawbreakers rather than those who are enforcing the law.
The latest numbers from police show homicides and non-fatal shootings are down this year, but the police commissioner warns more guns are ending up in the hands of teenagers. Listen.
Here we see the 2023 gun arrests. It's down about 10%. Unfortunately, we find young people committing more violent acts now with handguns. Our 13 and 14-year-olds getting handguns.
Well, that is a question law enforcement leaders have been grappling with all year as we round out 2023 with 15 children shot and killed. Today, Senate President Ferguson will convene that panel to talk about crime. It begins at 6:30. Fox 45 News is hosting our own town hall on public safety this week. We invite you to join us. City Councilman Eric Costello and mayoral candidate Sheila Dixon will be on our panel. It takes place Wednesday, December 20th at 7 p.m. at Leadenhall Baptist Church. Breaking news from the Catholic Church. In a major shift, Pope Francis has formally approved allowing priests to bless same-sex couples. The Pope saying people should not be subject to, quote, exhaustive moral analysis to receive blessings. In a letter, the Pope maintains that marriage is a sacrament between a man and a woman, but says requests for blessings for couples from couples of the same sex should not be denied, full stop. Taking a live look now at the Supreme Court in D.C. as the late Justice Sandra Day O'Connor lies in repose at the court's Great Hall. Funeral services are set for tomorrow at Washington National Cathedral. President Joe Biden and Chief Justice John Roberts both scheduled to speak. O'Connor died on December 1st at 93 years old. She made history as the first woman to serve on the Supreme Court. Making headlines this morning, a big rush in D.C. to reach a deal on the border before the end. Democrats and Republicans are trying to reach an agreement, but the time is running short. A big sticking point, aid for Ukraine. President Joe Biden says providing more funds for Ukraine's war against Russia is necessary for our own national security.
For us to fail to come together and support Ukraine in their ongoing fight for freedom against Russian aggression would be a huge gift to Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping and Hamas.
But Republicans say they won't budge on the Ukraine support unless changes are made to the immigration process.
We're helping Israel, and jihadist groups want to hit us to punish us for helping Israel. I will not help Ukraine, Taiwan, or Israel until we secure a border that's been obliterated.
Among the proposed changes discussed, increasing the credible fear standard for asylum seekers and boosting the use of a fast-track deportation procedure. Turning now to the latest in the Middle East, U.S. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin is in Tel Aviv, making him the latest Biden administration official to visit Israel. Lloyd is set to get updates on the ongoing battle in Gaza. He is also expected to press Israeli officials to define specific operational milestones and work to drill down on efforts to boost humanitarian aid to Gaza. The United Nations Security Council is set to vote on calling for a humanitarian ceasefire in the Gaza Strip. The Security Council vote could come as early as today. This vote comes days after the United States blocked a previous Security Council resolution that called for a humanitarian ceasefire in Gaza. Download the Fox 45 News app for up-to-the-minute traffic conditions, breaking news, and weather anytime. Search WBFF in your app store. Well, still ahead, Christmas is exactly 1 week away. Are you done with your holiday shopping? Coming up, how to score deals on last-minute buys. But first, Southwest is being hit with a record fine for last year's meltdown over the holidays. Coming up, the changes the feds are telling the airline to make.
Well, rain's going to be moving out, and a windy afternoon is going to be ahead for us on your Monday. We've already seen the wind that's picked up on Monday morning. Colder and drier with that wind sticking around on Tuesday as well. Lower 50s, so temperatures actually getting cooler as we head toward the afternoon. Overnight lows will drop into the 30s, and we only will be in the 40s on your Tuesday. We'll track the potential for some winter weather, at least for parts of Maryland, coming up in just a few.
Fox 45 News, winner of 16 2022 Regional Emmy Awards, more than all other Baltimore news stations combined.
11:10 now, taking a look at your social stream. Ravens fans are happy this morning. The Baltimore Ravens have officially clinched a playoff spot with last night's big win over the Jaguars. Now, lots of reaction to this one online. Everybody excited. One person saying Ravens going to the Super Bowl. Not mad at that. Another one saying looking more likely that the path to the Super Bowl goes through Baltimore. This team can win in so many different ways. And then yet another one, win the Super Bowl and I'll get a Ravens-related tattoo. There you go. Well, the federal government hit Southwest Airlines with a $140 million fine for last year's holiday meltdown. The 10-day-long fiasco led to the cancellation of almost 17,000 flights and stranded more than 2 million travelers. The Department of Transportation says Southwest violated several consumer protection laws, including not communicating with passengers, failing to provide adequate customer service, and not refunding passengers fast enough. The agency says this is the largest civil penalty it has imposed. Here's what you're saying. That was such a big mess last year. Sitting at the airport during a so far 2-hour delay first thing this morning. I hope they start to pay attention. Another one saying, too bad Southwest Air wasn't also forced to reimburse the thousands of customers for their out-of-pocket expenses incurred because of this fiasco. Rental car, additional airfare to fly from different city, non-refundable Airbnb for missed vacation. But Big Brother got his money, is what they're saying. So we'll see how it all works out now that they've got a fine, and hopefully things get better. An FDA official says lead contamination in recalled applesauce pouches may have been an intentional act. The FDA is still investigating the matter, but the agency suspects the contaminated products were the result of a manufacturer cutting corners to save money. The FDA says at least 65 children under the age of 6 have reported getting sick. People not happy about that. Someone saying poisoning kids to save money. Someone should spend some time in prison for this. Another one saying make your own applesauce. It's easier, and at this point, it's safer. Well, still ahead, a major recall to tell you about the popular kid snack that could be contaminated with bacteria. And it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie, boxing robots. Coming up, why researchers are training those robots to fight. 11:13 now on Fox 45 News Midday. (11:14). We're back with a live look over Towson. It has been a wet and rainy start to the work week, and while the rain is moving out, the wind is moving in. Coming up, we're going to check in with meteorologist Justin Chambers for a preview of your Christmas forecast. Making headlines this morning, a staffer for Maryland Democratic Senator Ben Cardin has been fired after a video leaked online allegedly showing the staffer having sex in the Senate office building. Senator Cardin released a statement to Fox 45 News not commenting on the video, but saying that That staffer is no longer employed by the U.S. Senate. The statement goes on to say his office has no further comment on the matter. That staffer, though, also commenting on the situation on his LinkedIn page, denying it was him in the video. In the post, he says, in part, "I love my job and would never disrespect my workplace. Any attempts to characterize my actions otherwise are fabricated." The Republican Party of Florida has suspended its chairman and demanding his resignation as police investigate a rape accusation against him. Christian Ziegler is accused of raping a woman with whom he and his wife, Moms for Liberty co-founder Bridget Ziegler, had a prior consensual sexual relationship with. Ziegler reportedly tried to defend himself during the closed-door meeting. He claims that the encounter with the woman was consensual. Ziegler has not yet been charged with the crime. The party's executive committee will hold a vote on his removal. President Joe Biden is safe after a car crashed into part of his motorcade. A sedan crashed into a Secret Service vehicle in Delaware on a rainy Sunday night after Biden left his campaign headquarters. Secret Service agents brought the president into his vehicle when they heard the loud bang. They didn't know what it was at first. They rushed him into the vehicle you see there, got him away from the scene. He was not hurt. A health alert now, a major recall to tell you about. Quaker Oats recalling more than 24 of its granola bars and granola cereals because those products may be contaminated with salmonella. Quaker says it has not received any reports of anyone getting sick. A new study finds severe obesity is becoming more common in young American children. A study looked at 2 to 4-year-olds enrolled in WIC, which gives healthy foods to low-income families. Researchers found 2.1% of kids in the program were severely obese in 2010. It went down to 1.8 in 2016, but by 2020, it was back up to 2%. Coming up tonight on Fox 45 News at 4, a 2-year-old shot in Baltimore City. Fox 45 News is working to gain more insight into how this tragic event unfolded. The controversy continues surrounding the Baltimore County Inspector General. The vote happening tonight and what proposed amendments could mean for that office going forward. Plus, the United States military seeing the lowest numbers of recruits in decades. What is behind the low turnout? You can get Fox 45 News in a flash through your Amazon Alexa or Echo. We now deliver your local headlines and forecasts in less than 2 minutes. If you have an Amazon device, tell it to enable Fox 45 Baltimore. 11:17 now to today's talking point. Researchers are teaching robots how to box. This is Nadia, a humanoid robot. She is helping Florida researchers understand what robots can and can't do when it comes to movement, power, and speed.
Right now, though, our projects with Nadia aren't really focused on boxing. What we're really looking towards is making robots that can start doing some of the dangerous tasks that we currently rely on people to do. Things like bomb disposal, nuclear cleanup, disaster response. These are all currently done by people because we just don't really have robots that are capable of doing them instead.
Mark Clark with Be More Lifestyle is here now. The purpose for which they want to use this, I mean, that sounds like something that could be useful in those situations, put a robot in harm's way versus a person. But the things they're teaching the robots to do, it is just iRobot. It is the movie that is going to come to life, it feels like.
Is it, Patrice, is it because we're a certain age? Because if the robot's going to be dismantling this,
right,
why does he need to know how to box?
I think they were just saying they wanted the movements, but it's the dismantling. Like when they get to the point that you're teaching them how to do so many things, and then you're also trying to teach them to think on their own. At what point do they not think on their own and think, oh, well, I'm better than, like, you know, maybe it's all sci-fi, but
it definitely does feel sci-fi, and also they still need a lot of work now. That right cross was weak, and I didn't like the uppercut. The uppercut didn't have enough energy on it.
So don't let him hear you say that, though. Or no, Nadia, she might come for you.
She might come for me in my dreams. Ah!
All right, Mark. Well, let's now get a check of our weather. We've got meteorologist Justin Chambers here.
Yeah, part of the same weather maker that brought us the rain and the wind brought flooding to Charleston. These are some pictures from Charleston, South Carolina on Sunday. They had that storm surge and that basically that coastal flooding there right along and into areas around downtown Charleston. So not a good situation there. Meanwhile, we have the wind that we've got to deal with here for today as the rain continues to move out. Temperature staying in the lower 50s and dropping. So we've already had our high temperatures for the day. This is one of those days where it's kind of flip-flop and will be windy and colder as we head later into the afternoon with highs on the lower 50s. Sun will be up until 4:46, getting close to the shortest day of the year, the winter solstice coming up later this week. Wind advisory until 2 o'clock this afternoon. Northwest wind about 25 to 35 miles an hour, and then those gusts are going to be near 50 miles an hour. We already have seen some of those strong wind gusts in the morning time, and we'll continue to see that wind throughout the afternoon. Temps hanging out in the 40s and 50s, but we'll feel colder than that with all of the wind that'll be around with a mix of clouds and sun, and lower 50s for some of you in Ellicott City down through Elk Ridge and Glen Burnie and Pasadena as well. Temperature tracker, well, we're going to be colder into Tuesday and Wednesday before our numbers actually come back up on Thursday. Then those numbers go back down again Friday and Saturday before they come back up Sunday and Monday into Christmas for next week. Now, we're talking about a white Christmas, at least for some in Western Maryland, getting a good snowstorm here coming in Monday night into Tuesday morning. Some of the models want to bring a few flakes flying over Baltimore City and County on Tuesday morning, but most of that snow is going to stay in the mountains, and that's why we've got the winter weather advisories there and the winter storm warnings as well, but all of us will dry out nicely as we head toward the end of the week. Here's that 10-day forecast for you, exclusive here to Midday. We're talking about numbers that stay in the 40s through most of the middle of the week, 53 on Thursday, but then coming back down as we head toward the weekend. And notice next week for Christmas, temperatures staying mild with highs in the 50s.
All right, Justin, thank you. Still ahead, a brewing strike in the beer industry, the demands workers are making. And you may want to think twice before you buy. The new warnings some bankers are making about those popular buy now, pay later plans. 11:22, you're watching Fox 45 News Midday. 7:25. Don't miss this. Workers at Anheuser-Busch breweries in the U.S. are prepared to go on strike. About 5,000 Teamsters union workers at 12 breweries authorized to strike if a new contract cannot be reached. The current contract is set to expire on February 29th. Holiday sales are expected to be up this year, but banking experts are warning that could lead to an uptick in debt next year. Bank rate experts say the buy now, pay later programs could spell trouble for households in 2024. Bankrate says excessive savings during the pandemic are now gone, and more debt from buy now, pay later could hurt consumers if job markets worsen. Use of buy now, pay later rose 40% year over year on Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Some services are billed as interest-free loans, but financial experts worry people using these services may trick themselves into spending too much money. Costco is selling gold bars, and they're making a mint doing it. The retailer CEO says it sold $100 million worth of gold bars in the last quarter. The bars are 1 ounce in weight, and they can sell out quickly. Time now for your lunch break. A gown worn by the late Princess Diana breaks a new fashion record. The velvet evening dress Diana wore in Italy in 1985 sold at Julian's auctions in Hollywood Sunday for $1.1 million, 11 times the estimated price. It now holds the new world record for most expensive dress worn by the beloved princess. She donated the black and blue ballerina length dress while on a royal tour with then husband Prince Charles. It was sold as part of the 4-day Hollywood Legends sale by Julian's Auctions and Turner Classic Movies. Well, that's all we have for Fox 45 News Midday. Be More Lifestyle is up next. Mark Clark back to tell us what they're working on.
Well, Patrice, it's all anybody can talk about. The Ravens are going to the playoffs after clinching a win last night against Jacksonville. Coming up, we'll look at what's next for our amazing team and the fans.
You're watching Fox 45 in Baltimore. Now live from TV Hill, this is Be More Lifestyle.
Hey, what's up, Baltimore? I'm Mark Clark, and this is Be More Lifestyle live from Studio A at Fox Baltimore. Lady T is here, along with comedian Ray Diva.
Hey,
good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Let me tell you right now, okay? The countdown is on. Today marks exactly 1 week until Christmas. If you haven't finished your shopping, you better jump on it. There's just one more weekend until Christmas, and some stores will close early on Sunday since it's Christmas Eve. So Ray Diva, I know you spend a lot on social media. You spend a lot for these kids.
I don't spend a lot, and neither is other people.
And you make a lot.
Because the Christmas decorations this year, baby, I done seen one light here, one light there. People ain't got no money.
Okay, come on.
This is a struggle Christmas this year.
Not struggle Christmas. Struggle Christmas. Lady T, are you done shopping for your brethren and everybody else?
Everybody, right? No, not at all. I have not finished shopping. I didn't even start. Please don't tell my family. I pray to God that they're not watching this. I have not even started Christmas shopping yet. But this is when I get my best ideas. And this is when, no, this is just because I'm late. Never mind. I was trying to come up with different excuses.
You're going to say you wait till the last minute.
I was going to say, oh, this is when I get the best.
All in one day.
My money is almost gone and I don't have gifts yet. So what I do, gift cards. I'm about to get some gift cards and I'm going to try to make it. I'm going to take a.
Don't worry about me and don't worry about us. We don't worry about us, okay?
Let me tell you something. I got y'all.
Please don't worry about
I know what I'm going to get y'all.
If you finish your holiday shopping, vote now on our website, foxbaltimore.com/vote. When you get to the website, make sure you click on the lifestyle tab. You can also vote on our Fox 45 News app. At the end of the show, we'll see what everybody
Yes, you got friends.
Did you see how people are already done? I got a few
we
friends.
got our extra gift. The Baltimore Lamar had some amazing plays.
Yes, he
the
did.
Team looks good. You know, the thing about our team's really good and the record's really good. But we also sometimes, we sometimes play kind of not, we don't play up to our
I was going to say, so a lot of people said it was a little bit off. A lot of people said, even I saw Captain Defense's tweet, his Instagram, but it seemed like they didn't play as well, but they made it.
Yeah, we
were
kind of
safe.
do that.
Like, we were safe. We made it.
We're not dominating like we should.
Yeah.
I'm rebuking this conversation.
Maybe we're waiting. Maybe we're waiting.
Because Lamar Jackson did a big one. That's MVP. Okay, let's start about it. And he is erasing y'all faves out the playoffs team by team, okay?
I'm down.
No, we're down.
I know y'all down.
Because you know
I just don't even want to hear this.
Did we not say, Mark? I said we going to the championship. I said it. I said we were going to. I said it. I said we're looking good. Lamar's doing great. We're good.
You said that.
Congrats to the Ravens player who just had a baby also.
Congrats.
But like, you know what I mean? We looked. It was a little shaky at times, but they come through. One thing about Baltimore,
and the 49ers,
so shout out to them.
You're done.
Let's go.
The 49ers, you're done. Wait a minute.
Well, look, in other news, it appears
Oh.
house cats don't have a discerning palate. According to a study, they will kill and eat just about any creature that crosses their path. Researchers looked at the global impact of free-ranging domestic cats and found they eat more than 2,000 species of rodents, insects, and birds.
Mark, that was the most random transition.
I know. Ravens go to Super Bowl.
Like,
you know,
what?
cats eat anything.
But you don't get
Cats will eat anything.
But
you
they
know,
will.
at the game? What?
When I saw my cat jumping and get a fly out the air, I'm like, you're.
Oh, you're a cat person?
Yes, I love them.
Surprisingly.
I love cats.
Now,
They really get rid of all of them.
the islands. They do not allow animals.
Why? Because they got superstitions about cats.
We do. You know, when they don't let black cats, cross their path. We don't deal with cats as often. A dog maybe, but cats, oh Lord.
Maybe I live in Baltimore and we got mice.
Yeah, see, and the cats are willing to eat them. And the cats
does your
are willing
cat
to
take
eat
down
them.
mice?
But my cat takes down mice, but don't eat mice.
Okay.
My cat play with them like toys. Now, I ain't never seen a rat, but
your cat
don't
will
play
eat a
with
fly,
me.
though.
He said, put your business out there. He was putting your business out there for a second.
What about
I didn't know where it was going.
I had no rats in my house.
Your cat will take down a fly.
He will take down a mouse.
And does not even know what a rat is.
He don't.
Okay.
No
judgment.
Cats are slightly.
No judgment.
They do eat anything. They do eat a lot of stuff.
Well, speaking of cats,
it's a little annoying.
You got any comedy shows this week?
I don't.
Wait a minute.
I want to do shout out. Can I do a shout out to Franklin Square Hospital?
Sure.
Yeah.
The labor delivery NICU unit. Y'all awesome, amazing. They help with my granddaughter. They're such good people.
Grandmother?
I'm a grandma
Wow.
now. I know. Like
You're a
come on.
grandma.
I'm a
You're a
grandma.
grandma.
Thank you, ladies.
I like that.
Okay,
That's
wow.
what's
Okay,
up.
well, wow. Well, okay, well, hey guys. Well, again, thanks so much. Again,
Of
Lady T, we'll
course.
see you later. later in the show.
I love that we're all
ahead.
matching.
A holiday glow up coming up. Makeup gift ideas for young girls who may be just starting to explore makeup. Yeah. And protecting your loved ones this holiday season. Coming up, the new personal safety device is perfect for the stopping stuff.
Device.
Right. Stay ready. Don't get ready. Stay ready.
You're watching Be More Lifestyle.
Stacey Bell from America's Steals and Deals wants to help you stay safe this holiday season. Today she has a deal on a personal alarm to help you make sure you're covered if something happens when you need it. Stick around.
The following segment is sponsored by Knocking.
I've got some numbers for you. Listen to this. In 2021, there were 1.4 million assaults in the United States. Staying safe is a primary concern for us and the people we care about, and I found something I really like. It's this little mini safety alarm. It's called Bling Sting. It's little, but it's going to give you peace of mind. This thing is loud. It's 125 decibels, louder than a siren. Take a listen because it's loud. It's loud. It has a flashlight, so if you're fumbling around for your keys like I do, you can use the flashlight. It's so tiny and it attaches to your purse, your backpack, your belt bag, whatever. So if you're out walking the dog, if you park in a parking garages used to just really make me a little nervous. This would be great to have. It's TSA compliant. You can take it on a plane. If you're just out by yourself at night, this is going to be a great thing to have, or even say you're walking around campus during the day. I got one for my stepdaughter, my sister, myself. I bought a bunch as gifts because I just think they'll make nice things to help keep people safe. Not to mention, I really like the on-trend, the camel colors. When I opened the package, I thought, oh, this is so cute. It's cute and it keeps me safe, so I'm all about it. Right now, we're offering up to 25% off Bling Sting. Just head over to asadeals.com for this exclusive offer.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Margot Burr.
All right, the deadline for holiday shopping is rapidly approaching. If you're still looking for the perfect gift for the people on your list, lifestyle expert Margot Burr is here to help. Margot, welcome to the show, darling.
Thank you.
This is great having you back. You're glowing. You're fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, I love this. Okay, now tell me, what do you have for the teens in our lives?
That's right. So we're talking about glow up, right? So what we have right here are makeup for teens and tweens. Now you can get this lip gloss from pqgloss.com. These Prom Queen Cosmetics, they retail for $15. They have 17 shades of glossy, shimmer, and glittering finishing glosses. It's a perfect gift to wear during a holiday party.
Now, do you have any practical gifts for our viewers?
Yeah, so this is a practical gift because if you have a hot tub at your home, because you know it's cold outside and you want to stay nice and warm, or if you have a coffee machine and you're a coffee lover like myself, these two products are the perfect ones for you. So what we have is our active coffee machine descaler solution that retails for $19.95 and our hot tub filter cleaner that retails for $19.95 also. You can purchase both of these from Amazon.com or useactive.com. Now the coffee machine descaler descales and removes buildup inside any type of espresso or coffee machines. And the hot tub filter deep cleans and descales any cartridge and its style hot tub and spa filters to remove dirt, grease, soap, and oils.
Oh, it sounds like it's about to be soothing.
Yes.
That's what it sounds like.
Yes.
Most likely.
Yep.
Oh, I like that. Okay,
Nice and
now how
clean.
about gifts for mindfulness?
That's right. So I really love this board because, listen, this is paint free. You paint on the surface with water like I'm doing right now. And this is going to evaporate, leaving us with a clear slate of mind, okay?
Oh, so cute.
Yeah, so this is the original Buddha board that retails for $37.95 and the minis that retail for $17.95. You can purchase both of these from BuddhaBoard.com. And if you use code HOLIDAY15, you can get a discount off of both of these.
Tell me what else do you have? What do you have for the pet lovers out there?
For the pet lovers like myself, because I have a little mousy puppy. So this is our Tractive GPS. Now this retails for $49.99 and plans start at just $5 per month. And you can get these from Tractive.com. Now cat and dog owners love Tractive's live GPS updates and they get alerts if they leave with activity. Now these are 100% waterproof and attaches right to the pet's collar. It's rechargeable and lasts up to 10 days with just one charge.
Ooh, all right. Is there anything else? What other gifts do you have?
So we have some socks. These are no-show socks. These come from Invisa Socks. Now these retail for $16.95. What? These are both for men and for women, and I really love these because these do not show. These are made from soft cotton spandex blend, has a no-slip design. These are also breathable and annoying problems like sweat, odor, and blisters. And again, they come in multiple different colors. We have gray, brown, white, but they also have nude. They also have tan. So and black. Listen, so
but the brown one looks good too.
The brown looks good. Yes,
I love that. I'm usually not even. Look, I love me some socks. The material. Okay.
Yes.
Where can our viewers go for more information, Margot?
Yeah, you guys can go to my website. It's margotbird.com for more information.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining us.
You're
today,
welcome.
Margot.
You're welcome.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you, darling.
Still ahead, we're 1 week away from Christmas. Coming up, how you can get same-day gifts delivered right to your house. But first, finding something for those tech lovers in your home. Coming up, 3 gift ideas for kids and adults. Stick around.
This is Be More Lifestyle.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Qualcomm Technologies, Inc.
What if I told you that there's a way to make your gift-giving experience both meaningful and technologically thrilling? Well, joining us today with tech ideas that seamlessly blend technology and joy is tech expert Jessica Naziri. Jessica, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good. Now that I'm talking to you, I'm real good. How are you?
I'm great. So can you share some of your expert tips on finding great tech products during the holiday shopping rush?
Absolutely. You know, tech shopping frenzy, it's starting, it's here, it's time to do it. Do your homework, make sure you're checking out reviews, comparing prices, and really keeping an eye out on special deals because tech can be expensive. You can explore the latest features and compatibilities of your favorite gadgets on Snapdragon's device finder online.
And what are some of the latest and most innovative tech gadgets that shoppers should consider for this holiday shopping season?
This holiday season, Snapdragon-powered tech gadgets, these make the perfect gift. So one notable category is mixed reality headset devices. I'm talking about the Meta Quest 3, powered by the Snapdragon XR2. So much fun for the whole family. Now, in the realm of smartphones, look for models with advanced camera capabilities. I'm talking about the OnePlus Open, powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 mobile platform, a content creating powerhouse with a triple lens Hasselblad camera for fold. Now on to productivity. This is the Samsung Galaxy Book 2. It comes with a long-lasting battery of up to 26 hours, and it's powered by the Snapdragon 8CX Gen 3 compute platform. So you have continuous battery and you will be productive all day long.
You always got the good stuff, man. I appreciate that. Now, what are some upcoming new releases in the tech world that will make fantastic holiday gifts?
Yeah, keep an eye out for the latest smart glasses. It's really changing the way we capture, connect, and create. I'm loving the Ray-Ban Meta smart glasses powered by the Snapdragon AR1 Gen 1 platform. You get high-quality photos, 1080p capture for video, live streaming, and rich audio experiences. Onto the wearable tech market. This is the Google Pixel Watch 2, powered by the Snapdragon W5 Gen 1 platform. It has a wide range of health and safety features, from heart rate sensing to stress detection, workout reminders, and the battery on this is really great too.
Jessica, always great stuff. Now, where can we go for more information?
Sure, head on to qualcomm.com/Snapdragon. You can also check it out on Amazon Prime with Snapdragon Insider's Amazon storefront.
Have a great holiday, and thanks again for joining us.
You too.
Take care. And now time for your weather with meteorologist Justin Chambers. What's up, Justin?
Kind of a cool shot here, the Domino's sugar sign. You can see some of those low clouds hanging around and the wind that was around as well. We had rain, pretty decent amount of rain too, more than 2 inches officially at BWI from Sunday night into Monday morning. And some of those rain showers were hanging around through the middle of the morning. But moving out for now, that rain is gone. The wind is going to pick up this afternoon, will continue to be strong behind that system. And then colder and drier conditions still hanging on to some of that wind on Tuesday. Here's a look at your hour-by-hour forecast. Numbers staying mainly in the 50s. So actually going down as we head later into the afternoon. Those numbers are going to feel colder than that with all of this wind. Wind advisories through at least 2 o'clock this afternoon, and we could see some more gusts near 50 miles an hour. Once again, that strong west and northwesterly wind is coming in behind that weather maker. Highs in the upper 40s and lower 50s. These are your temperatures, so still in the above average category, but still a little bit on the chillier side. You can see that colder air to the west, Pittsburgh, Charleston, over to Cumberland. That's where we're seeing temps only in the 40s today, but we'll get in on all of that colder air up and down the 95 corridor by tomorrow. You can see for the next couple of days, those temperatures are trending in the 40s, back to the lower 50s Thursday, but then you see that drop off again as we head into this upcoming weekend. Let's talk about the winter weather, and we're going to see a pretty decent winter storm here, especially for Garrett and Allegheny counties. The Alleghenies themselves getting hit possibly with 6 to maybe even 12 inches of new snow, and then the blowing snow with all of that wind will blow some of that into our region tomorrow morning, but don't think there's going to be much in the way of any kind of accumulation for us, and all of us will dry out. We'll see drier conditions through most of the East Coast into Tuesday, Wednesday, and even into Thursday as well, with those temperatures that will kind of be hanging out in the 40s and 50s. So looking ahead to that 10-day forecast, we'll keep those 40s and 50s going into Christmas weekend. Christmas Day looks like we'll wake up in the 30s, but we'll be in the 50s by the afternoon. So overall, kind of a mild Christmas here in Baltimore.
This Be More Lifestyle segment is sponsored by Target.
clock is ticking, but it's not too late to make their last-minute shopping a breeze. Joining us today to share her tips and gift ideas to make the most of your last-minute shopping list without breaking the bank is smart shopping expert Trey Bosch. Trey, welcome to the show today.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right, so Trey, what are some of your tips for how to save this holiday season?
Sure. So for me, I just want to spend time with friends and family. I don't want to spend a lot of time looking for deals and sticking to my budget, but it's important to do it, right? So I love going to Target because they have such an amazing assortment and so many affordable options. And one of my favorite things that they do every year is their holiday price match guarantee. So I can buy something, and then if the price decreases through Christmas Eve, Target will honor the lowest price. So I always know I'm getting a great deal.
Oh, okay. Now, budgets are a little bit tighter this year. What are your top gift ideas for people who don't want to sacrifice the wow factor?
Yeah, so Target has a holiday of assortment of over 10,000 gifts, either from Target brands or national brands. And to give you a sense of pricing, they've got thousands of toys under $25. They have clothing, accessories, beauty items starting at $5 and stocking stuffers starting at $1. Some of my favorite things are from Ulta Beauty at Target because they have so many amazing gift sets, and I'm a beauty girl myself. They have exclusives from brands like Fenty, which we all love, starting at about $15. And then speaking of exclusives, we have collections from FAO Schwarz and Disney in the toy category. So lots of amazing affordable options for everyone on your list.
Oh, you know, I love me some Target, or Target as my friends like to call it.
Yes.
So how is Target making this holiday shopping season easier and more convenient for shoppers?
Yeah, so there are a lot of ways that you can shop at Target that work for your schedule. So of course you can stroll a store, you can scroll online, or you can order ahead and you can pick up in store, or you can do drive up, which is my favorite because you order it home and in a couple hours you go over to your local Target and a team member will bring your merchandise out to your trunk. You can also at the same time place an order for Starbucks so you can get your gifts in your trunk and your Starbucks and you're ready to go.
Whoa, okay, that's a great combo because I love the curbside pickup at Target, okay? All right,
yeah, me too.
Where can our viewers go to find out more?
You can go to the Target app or Target.com to keep an eye on all the sales that are going to be rolling throughout the season. And remember, of course, that holiday price match guarantee.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Trey.
Thanks so much for having me.
All right. Till next time. Bye.
Still ahead, are you a planner or do you wait until the last minute? Coming up, we'll check in and see where you are in your holiday shopping. Finish, have yet to start, or somewhere in between.